having a sale with no specific reason. So it's actually better to not have a sale and only run sales when there's a reason to do that. And when you're pricing your products, it really depends on what it is, right? But you should price it. Generally, a good thing to just think about is you want to price it higher rather than lower. You never want to use price as your your competition point, selling point. Is like, oh yeah, you should buy from me because I'm the cheapest. Just think about what that says about you, right? Like it doesn't say anything positive about you. In fact, it only negatively impacts you because now you're the cheap option. And if that gets branded onto you as a creator or you as a business, that's actually a really bad thing. Versus if you're someone who delivers high quality work at a reasonable price, then suddenly you can price like $100 for a commission and people will be willing to pay for it. Yeah, this is a bit of a broader question, but hopefully that helps. Okay. Yeah, I already answered the diary thing. Mostly content. Okay, I feel like I'm missing the depth of value in my content. Next. Adding to my queue, knowing the economy right now, it's definitely a lot harder to want to price higher. Also not necessarily true. You'd be surprised because you're thinking about this in terms of, oh, what about the bottom 40% of the economy is struggling? So yes, and if you're selling to the people who are like, because it makes sense, right? If you're in that type of financial situation and you know everyone around you is in that financial situation, it's hard for you to think like outside of that. You're like, yeah, this is my reality and the reality of everyone around me. So it's very reasonable that you would ask a question like this. But you have to understand, just the majority of people aren't even the ones that are buying things. Like, there's actually a whole nother market. There's actually a lot of people in the world who are willing to spend money to buy things that are, you think, unreasonably priced, but to them it's actually very reasonably priced. You think it's harder to sell, but it all depends on your positioning. Like, I guarantee you, if someone was in a rich neighborhood and for some reason all the rich people were at like a baseball game and they were all hungry because the baseball game went on for like 3 hours, you're sitting there selling $40 hot dogs, people are going to buy them. It all depends on your positioning. You make the hot dog like super premium, you put like some gold foil on it, people are just going to buy it even though the economy is bad, money's tight. But it doesn't matter because you're in the wrong market. And it's not your fault for being in the market, as I said. It's just how you think. It's just your reality shapes what you think is possible.